Hey guys, True Knight here. So, welcome back to the weekly series of meta tier list. For this week, we've had a couple of nationals happen, and we had a couple of regionals happen. We had your typical middle of the summer or beginning of the summer kind of thing going on with Yu-Gi, where it's just kind of boring right now. But we had a new set in Battles of Legends. So Primite is extremely accessible now, and Gem Knight's got some new support, and the Chibis, I don't know. The set was really kind of bleh. Not to mention Necros. Necros came out. Kind of excited to see what that deck does. I doubt it will do anything. It's definitely like a tier 3 deck still, but looks fun. So, for this week, I'm starting out with my dark horses, which are, in my opinion, Odeon and Snake Eyes. Odeon is because I'm not really seeing a lot of it. I'm seeing it a lot at locals, but it looks really strong. And Snake Eyes is because I'm seeing people starting to put together in their heads at all levels, like different Snake Eyes builds, whether it be with Fire King or with Kashtira, with Fiendsmith. I'm seeing a lot of builds happening, so I feel like Snake Eye is really on a rise. So I'm placing those two in Dark Horse. Now, let's get started. Malice is definitely a YCS caliber deck, not by any means the strongest version or the strongest deck, but is right up there with the strongest decks, in my opinion. Next up, Kriston, I think definitely belongs in YCS caliber. I think we just saw it at like a top 4 in a national I saw, so very strong deck. Kashtira, in my opinion, is definitely the top of the like regional slash bottom of YCS caliber, I think. Very strong, very much eats all hand traps up, no problem, and can duke it out with the best of them still to this day. Memento, yeah, I mean it's taken down tournaments left and right, so one of my decks that I think is going to get hit on the ban list kind of thing. Sky Striker, I think right now it's just the locals. It is gaining popularity because of new support down the wind and because of the anime or whatever, but yeah. Regenesis, I'm seeing it popping up left and right. I don't see it winning a YCS, but I think definitely taking down regionals is no problem with this deck. Eldritch, I'm going to put at a local level. I just don't see it really doing much more than that when I research it, so yeah. Same thing for Sharks, and I'm going to put like Sword Soul, Manadium, what else am I going to put there? I had another one. Where'd you go? Oh, I guess I didn't put it on here this time. Oh, there it is. Ice Bear. I think these are all fine at local levels. I think that they can all hold their own at local levels. I just don't really see them doing anything at a regional level right now. Now, I could easily be wrong, but that's just my take. Runic, I think, can definitely compete at a regional level. I don't see it really competing at a YCS caliber, but it's moving up. Let's just say that. Ubel is definitely a regional contender slash YCS contender in my opinion, but I can visibly see that it's going down in popularity, and not a lot of people are taking it to a YCS. Dragon Ruler, I think it was fun the first like week or so there, but it's definitely just gonna stick at a regional level for right now. Lab is for sure one of the best decks right now. It's one of the best trap. It's probably the best trap deck and one of the best decks right now. Tempai, very strong. Do not sleep on this deck. I understand they limited the hell out of 2 of its main things, but still very strong. Sprite. Sprite has graduated in my opinion. I think that Sprite is a lower level YCS deck. that can compete, and I want to put it on the same level as like a White Forest. I know everybody wants to play with White Forest, it has new toys, all those things, but Sprite can do just as much damage. Infernoble belongs still at a locals level. Vanquish Soul, like I keep on telling you guys, you're going to see it at regionals because people are gearing up for the new support with the new stuff and K9 because they're learning how to manage their resources higher and higher level as they go. Fire King is for sure up there with one of the best decks. It just has no problem eating up hand traps, and it can play on your turn, no problem. Branded, I'm gonna place you bottom, like regional level. I'm not really seeing much. I want to see more of it, but I'm not seeing a lot of it. Tier almost made my dark horse list, but I'm definitely gonna put it at like upper regional. I think it can definitely compete at that level, no problem. Live Twin goes, I think, at top of or at bottom of YCS. I just don't see any problem with it. I think it can definitely handle its own in a big time competitor, or in a big time competitive zone with a lot of good players. I think Live Twin Fiendsmith can really hold its own. That's what I was trying to say. Blue Eyes Primite, you're one of the best decks in the game right now. That's just simple to put it. I know a lot of people are putting this down lower because they just don't think it's as strong, but don't sleep on that deck. It's just nutty. Voiceless, I'm definitely going to put you at a regional level. I don't think you go much higher than that. I just don't see you competing with these decks, so I see a lot of these decks giving them a hard time too. So Mitsu is probably one of the best decks in the game right now, especially on the TCG side. We'll see what happens in the OCG with their ban list stuff, but I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be one of the better decks right now. Mermail. So I see it a lot at YCS's, but I'm not seeing it win. So I know we see the occasional like top yada yada yada, but I'd be foolish to not put it the YCS caliber. Let's put it that way, okay? Fiendsmith by itself archetype is definitely a YCS caliber deck right now. Has not been hit. It can play like Kashtira, Regenesis cards, Bestial cards. It can play all that stuff and have no problem. So Fiendsmith is one of the better decks. I could easily trounce all of these decks right here. And for me, I'm putting Ryzel in second place, which sucks because Ryzel is my favorite deck the past couple of years. But Ryzel Mitsurugi is the best, but the way I play it, pure, is just not up to snuff with it. Mitsurugi really takes a crap on Ryzel because Ryzel just becomes a support engine at this point. So that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. I know it's a shorter video, but I just tend to get more traffic on these videos if I do less timing, so I wanted to make it short and simple. And the game right now is kind of at a standstill because we're waiting on new stuff. Which I don't even know when we're gonna get. Let me look up here real quick, guys. So let's look up Yu-Gi-Oh! Product. Let's see when we're gonna get stuff. So we are gonna get this is what we're going to get next. Next, we're getting Duelist Advance. And that is going to come with Sky Striker. Let's see here. New Link to Sky Striker, the Poplar, Psychic Monsters. We'll get new stuff. I think, don't we get the new Vanquish Soul cards in here too? So I think this set will pop off. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get the new Vanquish Soul stuff here. Because Justice Hunters, yeah, Justice Hunters is when we get K9, Yummies, and Dragon Tail. So I think we get the new Art Magia stuff and Vanquish Soul stuff here. So this set will be pretty cool. So keep your eyes on that, guys. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see what's going to happen there. July 3rd, that's when I think we're going to start seeing a shift in the game, and a lot more people are going to gravitate towards Vanquish Soul, and a lot of people are going to gravitate towards that new card, the new archetype, Armagia. I'm excited for that. I'll definitely be picking that up along with Dragon Tail. I don't really know if I care for K9 Vanquish Soul too much because we already know it's the best deck, but we'll see. So that'll be it for me tonight, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think below. Is there anything I'm missing? I know Orcust is out with new support. I know Gem Knight and all that stuff, but I'm giving it a week to kind of figure itself out. So, again, let me know. All my decks, yes, all the decks that I like are local levels, and who knows. I love this deck, and I love this deck. But yeah, anyway, tomorrow, the 16th, I will be going to locals, and I'm going to do like a local vlog video, and I'll kind of play my rounds. I don't know if I'm going to record all of my rounds. I might record, if I see like interesting matchups, I'll record those instead of my rounds. But I'm going to be playing a pretty fun deck that I cooked up and messed around with and tinkered a lot with, and I'm excited to play the locals, so see how it does. But anyway, that'll be it for me. Keep an eye out for that video coming this week, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.